Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. There's a couple cool things about like building a team. One is it's a bit like parenting. When you see somebody like execute something, the joy that you feel from watching them do something is way more joy than you feel when you do it. And like, I don't know exactly how to define that or describe that, but like it like you get choked up at simple things where you're just like, yeah, you got this. Like, go, like do your thing. And it's just so fun to watch somebody take it to the next level and crush it. And you're just like, I got to be a little bit a part of that. Like, how cool.
Dan, I mean, you bring up a great point. So a couple months back, two of my guys were team selling an account together. And the whole idea is to lead with value. It's not price. The insurance price doesn't even goddamn matter, right? It's the
you
value.
Can make any price you want, but what's all wrapped
right.
into it.
Yeah, it's the support you're giving. It's the leadership and the advisory that you're giving to the business owner to help them build what's going to be manageable and efficient in 3 and 5 and 10 years. And it's all about relationships. And it's funny because these guys went in and in the past, one of the gentlemen was a pretty big price guy, worked for American Family before he moved over to our agency. And I've been driving home this value conversation forever. And I'm telling you, these guys, they did such a good job that at the last minute, their quote wasn't really in play. It was too high from the incumbent agent, but they did such a good job of building value that the client said, we're going to take their quote and we're going to sign you as the agent because we really want all the services and everything you've brought to the table. You've just been more of an advisor for us. And so they won the account, not by having the lowest quote, but by doing the best job.
Having the best.
And I was telling my wife about it. And I told her all about it. And then about a week later, they approached me and said, hey, what about the whole sales manager role? And I went to Dana and I said, I'm not sure I want to take this full bore. Like, that's a big deal role. I'm definitely not going to be able to sell as much as I was before. And I love selling. And my wife, Dana, looked at me and she goes, honey, when you were explaining your two guys that sold that account, you were more excited and more proud than you've ever been with some of these huge accounts that you've written in your career. It was the most I've ever seen you light up.
Yeah.
So I think we should take the job. And so to go to what you just said, I mean, it is. It's really, really fun to do it. And I've done it enough. I mean, let's be honest, I've sold big accounts. I've sold tons of money in a particular year. I've helped a lot of businesses. I think I'm a good professional. But after a while, you kind of lose that spark a little bit because you know what you're capable of. You have expectations for yourself. But when you see somebody that couldn't do it and then through your coaching and leadership and mentorship is able to kind of get there, that is cool, man. So you bring up a good point.
Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.